Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be... "20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character." The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. It's time for the main event. Our first opponent enters the ring. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of constipation. This is brutal. They're evenly matched. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. They passed the challenge. In this corner, we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of good lovin'. This has become a one-sided match. Just what the doctor ordered. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of Beefy. Wave the white flag. This one appears to be over. USDA Grade A beef. Next up, it'll be versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of bad omens. This is tough to watch. What a battle! Just like an ad for yard sales, that's a bad sign. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. "20-second warning, name those characters." It's the second half, which means it's time for... Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be the champion of Big Energy. Is that the nail in the coffin? It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of Community Theater. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? This might be over. Is that all she wrote? I dare you to name a more iconic duo. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of non-threatening supervillains. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of Birthday Entertainers. The trainers have a decision to make. It's a whole new fight. That's incredible. Now that there is teamwork, folks. Here's our next matchup. Who is the champion of Comic-Con? It's anyone's fight. This next contest could swing things. The champion of living their best life. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that blow. What a dynamic duo! It's time for our next bout. One of them will be the champion of looking lost. More like a world chump, I'm just saying. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of the gap year. What will the trainers do? Let's see. Please, just put it out of its misery. A solo victory! What a feat! Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
Cheers, they can feel the drums pound like a heartbeat. Let's go. Time to compete, switch, slash. Now you're drawing, ding, ding. Time for brawling. Who will be the GOAT? It depends on the vote. Enter the stadium. challenger. Soon when the battle starts, will you have what it takes?
Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers are now moving on to create. It's time for the main event. Here comes our first Brave Warrior versus one of them will walk out as the champion of hide and seek. Oh dear, look away, look away. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. It's an Ollie Ollie Oxen spree. Moving on, we've got versus only one of them can be the champion of Razzle Dazzle. This has become a one-sided match. Give him the old 1-2 step ball change. Make way for versus. These two are competing to be the champion of Under the Bed. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. Talk about a nightlight fight. Here's our next competitor versus one of them will walk out as the champion of Imagination Land. Ouch. Hey, so long, reality. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. It's the second half, which means here are the next two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of the Nudist Club. This is brutal. It's a close one. Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of the Zoom call. It's decision time. They're going to the bench. Oh, what a huge blow. Can they counter? Their chemistry is off the charts. Moving on. One of them will be the champion of heartthrobs. It's getting ugly. Here's the next contest. The champion of the Airheads. Here we go. Here come the reinforcements. I just did a spit take. There's no I in Team Kids, only in Kids. Up next, who is the champion of Diabolical? We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. Now it's time to determine the champion of the comment section. What will the trainers do? This is pure pandemonium. It's a whole new fight. That was below the belt. Nothing can stop these two. Moving on. One of them will be the champion of public freakouts. Here's the next title. The champion of having strong opinions about anime. It's decision time. They're going to the bench. Ah, the art of war. A tag team for the ages. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
Welcome to Talking Points. What an exciting lineup. Let's get things going. First, you're going to create original speech titles for each other. On your devices, finish the 3 speech titles you've been given. Fill in the blanks with something fun. Now is the time to be creative. Fill out all of the titles. There's more than one. Excellent. Now, pick one of the titles that has been sent to your device. This will be the title of your presentation. Well done! You will be the first speaker, and you will be their assistant. What exactly are you going to be doing? Excellent question. As the speaker, you will be presented with a series of slides chosen by the assistant. When you see a text slide, read that text out loud as part of your talk, and move on quickly. When you see a picture slide, just say words until something makes sense. You can even draw and type on the slides. These slides will be picked in real time by the assistant. You should always be busy using your controller to set up the next beat of the speech. You'll see the text and picture options that could follow it. If you don't think the setup text fits the direction of the speech, tap it forward or back to get new options. All speeches will follow this exact structure: quick personal intro, speech title, picture, text segue, picture, text segue, picture, thank you. Meanwhile, everyone else reacts to the speech in real time. Points aren't just based on value. How many times you hit the button is just as important. So hit them a lot. That's it. It'll be over before you know it. Assistant, go ahead and start picking that first picture. And speaker, don't forget, you're in charge of advancing the slides. So when you're ready, hit the button and the speech will begin. Okay, so half of your score comes from engagements. You know, how many times people hit buttons. And the other half comes from the peaks and the valleys of the graph, the qualitative judgments. Put it together, and that's your score. And don't forget, the assistant gets points too. Before this speech fades from memory, it's time to fill out the comment card. Write something funny. Don't overthink it. Let's do it again. Let's tally it all up. Fill out that comment card. Next up, Let's see how you did on a graph. Say what? Save it for the comments. Up next, here's the graph. Comments, please. One last bit of prep before the award ceremony. Give the award you're going to give out a funny and unique name, or just name it after yourself. I don't care. I want to rewind and take us back to these amazing speeches. And now, the moment of truth. Each one of you has one last big award to bestow, and that includes the audience. Pick the speech worthy of you. Now, finally, the big awards. Someone won, and we all had fun. Welcome back. I knew you had more to say. Let's do this. On your devices, finish the 3 speech titles you've been given. Don't forget, you have 3 titles. Very cool. Now, pick one of the titles that has been sent to your device. This will be the title of your presentation. Fabulous. Okay, it's time for our first speaker. Let's see your graph. Comment hard, comment often. Okay, now you know how this goes. Let's look at the graph. Witty comments time. Okay, it's you. Let's take a look at the chart. Comment like you mean it. Now it's your turn. Let's see the data. Comment away. One last bit of prep before the award ceremony. Name the big award you're going to give out. Do me a favor and give it a funny name. What a journey we've been on. Let's take a look. And now, the moment of truth. Each of you has one last big award to give out, and that includes the audience. And now, at last, the very serious and important prizes. Someone here talked their way to the top.
Hello, this is Quiplash 3, Prom Night. Schmitty's my name, and it's spelled nothing like it sounds. Oh yeah, hey, if you're not playing, you can still get in the audience and vote. Put in the room code to join. This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device to answer any way you please. You'll go head-to-head with another player's response, and everyone else votes on their favorite. Sound easy? That's 'cause it is. You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great! Okay, let's see what you've wrought. Let's get the party started with the one thing you should never put in a communal fridge. Have at 'em. Without further ado, an adorable name for sideburns. Time to pick the one you like best. Moving right along, the worst thing to use as a straw. And now it's time to vote for your favorite. Let's see the next one. What toddlers would buy if they had mad cash? And now pick your favorite. Round 1 is behind us, and the scoreboard awaits. I see round 2 and your will be doubled and stakes will be higher. Let's take a peek, shall we? And the first prompt is, all the jesters have failed. Only one thing will entertain the king. Punch in your vote. Next on the docket, what's an interesting fact on Stephen King's resume? Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. Next up. Realistically, the third little pig should have made his house out of blank. Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite. And now, a sure sign you are living in a Hallmark Channel holiday movie. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite. That was a round 2 for the ages. Let's see how you did. Get ready for Whiplash. One last chance to strut your stuff. You'll each receive a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Got all that? Good. No turning back now. 3 skateboard tricks you should never try. All right, people, it's voting time. The 3 actions that'll get you banned from the land of Oz. Okay, choose your favorite. Glory or tragedy awaits. Let's see the final scores.
When it's